With the release of Levridge's 2025 R2, the equity application now has the ability to merge or summarize payments. This comes in handy in instances like I've got here, where I have multiple credit records out there for the same member. So you can see Johnson Bros LLC has a couple. Nelson Grain has a couple. But really, I just want to create one payment for these accounts. In order to do this, I'll head to Revolvements and create a revolvement. Now, this menu has changed slightly. It's just a bit more dynamic. So you'll name it as usual, and then you'll select a revolvement type, and depending on which one of those you select, will determine which options become available below. I'm going to continue with standard for now, and then I'll fill in a couple of these options. Not all of these are mandatory, but allocation period is, and I'm even going to select our allocation, which you don't have to do there, but I'm going to. And then we see the summarize payments toggle. And again, the goal of summarizing payments is to find all of the credits that this criteria matches. And for each unique member in there, we're only going to create one payment. So once I've toggled that, though, you can see that there's a couple more options here where we could even make it more granular. Maybe we don't want all of a member's payments to be merged together. Maybe we want a payment per member per category, or a payment per member per allocation period. That's also an applicable option. For now, I'm just going to move forward with just summarizing payments. And I do have a record out here already that we'll go ahead and just revolve right now. So if we go ahead and click generate, we'll see that that is processing. It's created payment records and also updated their correlated credit records. But we can see that by heading to payments. Now, previously I mentioned Johnson Bros LLC. You can see that their two payments are actually merged up into one now. And that's the same with many of these. If it found more, it would continue to list more. But in this instance, we went from 30 entries down to 15. So we can select download, and this would be what you utilize to import into your ERP system, and that will only have these top level records. If you wanted, you could also download this subset of records, and that you can do by going to Equity, Revolvements, and then downloading from the revolvement itself. But you can see how having a summarized payment could be super helpful, reduce the number of payment records created and needed to manage, and then also will help with processing through your ERP. And that is the Levridge 2025 feature surrounding merge payments in the Equity app.